Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Legal Tech Hub product briefing. I'm Stephanie Wilkins, the Director of Content here at Legal Tech Hub, and I'm joined today by Joe Stevens, a consulting attorney for Steno. Hi, Joe.
Hi, Stephanie. It's good to be with you.
Thanks for joining us. We're here today to talk about Steno Transcript Genius, but before we get started, I was hoping you could just give our viewers a little bit of a background of yourself and Steno before we dive in.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am a licensed practicing attorney. I also teach at a law school. So my engagement with Steno is very much from a practitioner's use case. Steno is a court reporting company that offers a whole host of technology that's designed to make the lives of lawyers and their teams easier. And when I joined about a year ago, it was really because of Transcript Genius, which is what I'm going to show you here in a second. And it's our AI tool that we offer at no additional cost, all right, to all of our users, that's designed specifically to interrogate transcripts and save you a ton of time and get you, I guess, to the answers and make you much more efficient with your practice.
Wonderful. Yeah, transcription is a really big area right now. So what we're going to do is go into a demo of Transcript Genius. So if you want to queue up a little bit what exactly you might be showing us today, and then we'll just let you share your screen and get started.
Fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to show you Transcript Genius. So Transcript Genius is our AI tool. And what you're going to see, it's a very basic, simple, very clear, easy to use interface. And it allows you to interact and engage with a transcript really thoughtfully from the base level, getting summaries all the way through doing really creative things like develop opening or closing arguments. It can do a whole host of things.
Wonderful. Well, then without further ado, if you want to share your screen and do a little walkthrough for us, that'd be great.
This is the Transcript Genius tab of our firm dashboard. And our firm dashboard is really the access point to all of our technology. And as I said, this is where Transcript Genius actually lives. So a couple of things. One of the things I first want to show you is obviously that it automatically, if you have booked a job with Steno, the transcript automatically arrives at your dashboard. And then the question is, which one do you want to interrogate? So I'm going to filter out by a case, and you're going to see all of the transcripts that are associated with that case. You can see a tab up here as well. Should you have an external transcript that was not actually taken by a Steno court reporter, you can upload that very easily right here and apply the same technology that you're about to see. So what I'm going to do actually very quickly is kind of show you that you can do a single transcript interrogation, or I'm just going to jump right into really the strength of this product, which is doing what you can do on a single transcript, but across multiple. So I picked 3 of the transcripts that are associated with this case. And you can see over here that the transcript actually lives on the right side, along with 5 pre-populated questions on the left. These are just to kind of jog your mind and get you started. You can do whatever you want down here outside of that. But I'm pointing out the fact that the transcript's over here just because I think it's really critical to know that our AI, we've trained it to know what a transcript actually is. You know, relationship between a plaintiff and a defendant, the fact that depositions and trials, their page numbers and corresponding line numbers, and you'll see why that's important here in a second. I'm going to click here just one of the questions so you can see how it is going to be now digesting in real time. Basically 500 pages of transcript, and it's going to be assessing those transcripts for the thing that I asked, which is just witness contradictions. And as it does that, it's going to be going through obviously some pretty substantive material. As someone who used to just dig through pages and pages of transcripts and volumes, I wish I had this tool at my disposal.
I can relate to that. As a former litigator, I know the many pages of transcripts.
Well, yeah, and it's one thing to, generate a summary, and we'll do that here in a second. It's another thing to sort of take the content of it, the substantive content, and do things that are a little bit less easy to quantify. Like this is a witness contradiction. And as you're seeing, it's now going transcript by transcript, looking for exactly the question, the contradictions that I asked it for. Critically, though, what you're seeing here is that you can verify the output. I mean, there's no state bar in the country that is not requiring ethical use of AI for practitioners to verify the output of whatever AI tool it is that they're using. And we make it really, really, really easy to do that. So I'm going to scroll to the bottom of the answer, and you're going to see that it's really easy to take the output and copy and paste it and put it on whatever document that you are creating. This is a nice time for me to talk about the security of Transcript Genius. We don't retain any of the information. We're not using any of the information to train the AI itself. So anything that you any answer information you get is very easy to export outside of this platform itself. But then, there are other really interesting use cases. I'll just do a couple more here, Stephanie. One is, if you ask it based on these, give me, you can tinker with the output style. You can really drill into this the way that you find to be most useful. Maybe the thing that you're looking for are all the times the witness deflected questions, the number of times that an expert answered without relying on or consulting records. Did they express any hesitation in their answers? What's a list of anticipated cross-examination of these witnesses at trial? The sky is the limit. The only question really becomes, how deeply do you want to invite it into your practice as a thought partner, as a trial partner, whatever it might be. And you're seeing in real time, obviously, it's digesting all of these transcripts, and it's really just pulling out dates and times and pulling together a comprehensive list of events with the cross-reference citations on the right side. So this is Transcript Genius in a nutshell. The invitation, obviously, is to get creative with it and to use it, because it invariably catches things that I almost certainly miss.
For sure. No, that's definitely really interesting. Thanks for showing us that. For those of you watching, we'll put a URL at the bottom of the screen so you can find out more about Steno in general and Transcript Genius, and maybe reach out to Joe and his team if you have any more questions. Thanks again, Joe, for joining us today and showing us that.
Stephanie, I really appreciate it, and always happy to answer any questions anyone might have.